Hello my dear friends. So in this video I want to show you some useful key shortcuts. Okay, let's try them on this example project. Okay, the first person shooter or whatever. And so first of all, let's start with moving the sun around with a simple shortcut, which is Ctrl plus L, and then we just maintain the control. This is important, and then we can just move the mouse freely, and we are actually moving the sun. Okay, so that's very useful. Like, I was a bit confused initially because they say Control L, and then I was moving the mouse and it was doing nothing, and that's because you have to maintain the control. That's important. So Control L and maintain the control, and you can then move the mouse. You can release the L key. Okay, so just the control. Okay, so the next one, let's go to the next one. The next one is snap to the ground. So for example, when we create some object, okay, let's say, I don't know, some cube, and you can see it's initially like flying around, so we can just use the key and it's automatically snapped to the ground. Okay, yeah, so that's, I think, very useful when we are working with object. We want to put them fast to the ground instead of having to move them. We just press one key, and it's my Spanish key. I have Spanish keyboard, so it's fin. Okay, and yeah, you can snap to the ground very fastly. Okay, maybe you have seen that I could also go very fast to an object with the F key. You see, when I select an object and then press F key, I can jump to that object very fast. Okay, so that's also very useful. For example, I want to I don't know, the whole I don't know which one is the map. Well, I can just press, I guess, on this wall, press F, yeah, and we can see whole wall. On the ground, press F, and we can see the whole ground. Yeah, another, for example, useful way to move around the camera is to hold the Alt key, and then with the left mouse button we can actually like rotate the camera around the object. Okay, which is actually, I think, very comfortable, especially if we want to move fastly around some object. So we just jump to an object with F key, and then Alt left button, move around that object. Okay, F key, Alt left button. So I think that's very useful shortcuts that probably you can use a lot during your game development. Okay, let's go to the next one. Well, another next one I have here noted are, for example, for materials. Okay, so for example, we select some object, we go to the details. Okay, let's undock it. Okay, we can then open the material, and we are in the material editor. Okay, well, actually this is a material instance, so we cannot really edit this one, but let's find another one which is not an instance. I don't know, well, this one, for example, the M solid. Okay, yeah, so I have some shortcuts for the material edition. Well, actually there are a lot of shortcuts for material edition, but yeah, like the main ones are, you know, like if you want to remove a wire, you just hold the Alt key, and then with the left button we can remove the wire. Okay, what more? Yeah, if we want to add, for example, a parameter node, we hold the S key and left button click. Okay, and we can easily just add very fast parameter nodes. And if we want a constant node, we hold the key 1, okay, 1 the above the Q key, and left mouse button. Okay, so we can create constants very fast. Yeah, that is for the material edition. Okay, well, there are probably a lot of more, but yeah, just wanted to mention these two, and you can investigate for more. Maybe I will make another video just for the materials edition shortcuts. Okay, what more we have? We can, you know, if you want to go to play mode, you can press here, but also you can use the Alt P. Well, actually you can see it there also on the tool. This Alt P, and we go to game mode. Okay. What more we have? Yeah, like when we are during the game, Alt P, we can press Shift F1. Well, actually it was also shown on the screen, so we can see the mouse. Okay, so this is useful to we want to select an object or something. Okay, but another very cool thing is the key. Well, actually I don't know, I'm not sure how it's called. It's this one, this key, which is under the escape button. With this one we can open the console, and there we can write things. For example, I don't know how it's called, FPS, I think FPS, max FPS, and we can say max FPS, max FPS, and we can say 10, and then we have just 10 FPS as maximum. Okay, so if we want to max FPS, we can say 0, and it's resetted to unlimited, or yeah, the default maximum by the engine. Okay, so what we have more? Yeah, we can, for example, very fast open the asset editor when we have selected the object and we press CTRL E, and we open the asset editor. Okay, so we can, yeah, so it's the same like if we find the object with CTRL B, we open it in the content drawer, and then we double click it. Okay, so that's a shortcut. Okay, we can just, yeah, select in the editor the object and control E, we open the edition of that object. Okay, or whatever you have selected. Yeah, this is just like a cube. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so I think for this part, well, one more may be useful. Imagine you have a lot of windows here, a lot of stuff, and you want to visualize better all the stuff. F10, oops, yeah, F10, and you just go into full screen mode, and F10, you go back. So I think that's it. I think that's some of the most useful, I think, key shortcuts. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next video.